destination is on the left.
Morning. Something a bit different today. I'm doing a bike and hike up some of these Southern Arans. So we've got a interesting forecast, some fog, possible inversion, which probably means I'll spend the day in the cloud. But let's get cracking and I'll see you a bit later on. Oh my goodness. Absolutely dying. Haven't done much cycling for a while. My goodness me. It's steep though. Hoping when we turn this corner now, it eases off a little bit. Because if it keeps going like this, I'm going to end up pushing the bike. Oh. Gradient eased off a bit now, which is good. Not sure for how long. Riding a little bit of history here today. Bought this bike over 30 years ago when I was about 18. And they're all, a lot of the big mountains on it, like Snowdon and Cadder. Had an absolute ball, thought I was invincible until I wasn't. And ended up in Bangor Hospital. But the old girl's back in the mountains again, which is marvellous. Well, this is the end of the road for the bike. Let's get it stashed up there somewhere, I think, and then get some gaiters on foot from this point onwards. Well, I thought there was a little bit of a path looking on the map, on the satellite view, but oh my goodness, it's very rough. Just got to get over this little stream and then just try and fight my way across until I can pick up the main path. Starting to regret not following the main path on the map now, but let's see how I get on. Oh, well, hello there. Oh, I'm on the main path now, which is a relief. From where I put the bike to get to the path looked quite straightforward looking at the satellite picture, but the ground was very uneven, lots of holes to fall into and about 4 different streams to ford, so it's quite tricky. Now I'm on the main path, hopefully I'll make good time. The fog, I'll spin you around and show you now, is coming and going. Sometimes I can see there's something great and it just disappears again. Hello. Not far as the top, and you can see behind me, in the fog. Well, if I turn you around, you can see as I'm getting higher, the sky is getting a bit bluer, so hopefully we'll climb out the fog at the top. Fingers crossed. Well, that's a bit odd. Just come across this enormous dog roaming around. He's got no collar on, doesn't seem to be with anyone. He wouldn't approach me. As I got close, he ran off, but he seems to be heading up towards the top, so maybe I'll see him again up there. But always a bit of a worry when you find a dog without an owner. You should wonder where the owner is. Wow, just out of the mist, a lake has just appeared. True summit. I haven't said where we're going yet, have I? We're going to something called Glasgwm, and that is just over there, about 5 minutes away, so I shall see you on the top. Well, the fog is just blown away, and my goodness, it's blown me away as well. Just beyond beautiful. Look at that over there. My goodness gracious me, it makes it all worthwhile when you get a view like that. Stunning. And then the summit of Glasgwm is just over here, so I'll get a better view over the other side in a sec, so I shall share that with you in a moment. Hello, this is the summit of Glasgwm. We're just on the edge of the clouds and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, I've had something to eat. Next stop is about a mile away. Penny Bryn-fforchog. It's been mostly in the mist, so I'm not overly excited about heading over there. But navigation's quite straightforward. I've said this before, follow the fence. So I shall follow the fence and I will see you over there. Hopefully we'll get a bit of cloud-free section, so I'll be able to do some bits to camera. So I'll see you a bit later. Oh, not far to go now. Running a bit late, getting a bit concerned about daylight. See how low the sun is now. And obviously when I get to the summit here, I'm only halfway. I'm sort of banking on the fact when I get back to the bike, I'll do that last section on the gravel tracks all downhill pretty much in about a quarter of the time it took me to get up. But even so, still couldn't find, so no time for dawdling. Gotta push on as quick as I can. There we go. This is the top of our second summit. Can't even remember the name. I've legged it here as quick as I can because I know I need to turn round. I gave myself till 1:30 to turn and it's 28 minutes past now, so I really need to get cracking and turn around and head back fast as I can. Really windy up here. Anyway, let's leg it back. The dog mystery solved. I'll tell you about that later on when the wind dies down. Oh well, that was a drama. Coming down off the last summit, I had a little run to try and make up a bit of time because I knew I was going to lose the light. And then when I reached the bottom of the valley, I looked down and my GoPro had fell off, and so I had to go all the way back up searching for the thing. Found it, and then been now making my way back as quick as I can, but I have standard time to stop because I'm under pressure to get back with the light. So got to the point now where I'm so tired I've had to have a sit down, something to eat and drink, and then it'll be a question of crack on down to the forest, and if I can get to the bike before it goes dark I'll be fine. I don't want to be going through that really rough terrain, across all those streams in the dark. That would be really hard work. So a few more minutes here and then we'll head on down into the fog and down to the forest. So I'll catch you later. So that dog we found, well I found, on the near the summit, big hound. When I reached the second summit of the day, I bumped into a guy, gamekeeper I think he was. He asked me if he'd seen him. Apparently there'd been a hunt going on earlier in the day, and the 7 of the hounds had gone missing. So he was up there in the mountains trying to find it. I've just seen another one, well, you know, a good mile away, still running back and forth. So obviously they haven't all made their way home yet. I'm doing okay time wise. It's gone quite dark now, but that's mostly because I'm in the fog. But hopefully I can get back to the bike before it goes dark. I think I'm going to be alright. Just need to keep me pace up. I never did tell you what the translation was for the hills we've been up today. The second one, Bryn-fforchog, is top of the forked hill, and Glasgwm is Blue Valley. Sounds rather nice. You can see it over there. Lovely, definitely come back here again. Fantastic. Met one person the entire day, well 2 if you include the dog. Now comes the scary bit. Got to try and get myself back through that really rough ground and back to my bike. Okay for light so far, so things are looking good. See you in a tick. Oh, 3:25, still light, and I'm back at the bike. If I can find where it dumped it. There it is. Marvellous. So I get on the bike and then zip back down the road, hopefully back to Standard Van before it gets dark. What a day.